All right, y'all, check it. Thank you for watching this video right here. This is AP. And always, I appreciate you subscribing to this YouTube channel right here. Go ahead and do it. Just tap it. Yep. Just go ahead and subscribe. It's versus time. This time we have the announcement of one of the most, you can call this one of the most classic verses that since probably the Earth, Wind & Fire and Isley Brothers verses. This one is up there. We got with the legends right here, the legends of soul music and R&B. We're getting away from the hip hop verses just a little bit because, they also announced this week the Bone Thugs and Harmony and the 3 6 Mafia verses. But just this weekend, they announced Stephanie Mills versus Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. These ladies are two legends in the game. I mean, both of them have over 14 albums since they started their careers in the 70s. I'm loving this joint right here. I can't wait. I'm highly anticipating this. I'm on the edge of my seat, just waiting for Thursday night to start. It's going to be happening this week. They announced it out of the blue, out of nowhere. They didn't really give us no time to let it sink in and let it, go through our soul and, get rid of it. It's happening this week, Thursday, November 18th at 8 p.m. Who do I have? I'm gonna just come with it. Straight from the gate. Who do I have winning this versus? Who's gonna win this versus? Who am I leaning towards? Am I leaning towards Chaka Khan, listening to Stay this morning? Sweet thing, don't you know you're my everything? Or do I have Stephanie Mills winning this versus? Something in the way you make me feel. Come on, over there, feel. Tell you, baby, feel. Listen, I'm going with both artists on this right here. I cannot and I will not pick a winner in this versus battle between Chaka Khan and Stephanie Mills because both of them have legendary hits. When you have a versus like this, it's sort of like the same scenario that we saw with Bobby Brown versus Keith Sweat. And definitely the same scenario we saw with Earth, Wind & Fire versus the Isley Brothers. This is a versus that you truly just enjoy because this is legendary. When we don't get into picking, this song was better. When you're dealing with, that's cool for the hip hop verses because hip hop is more of a competitive thing. And it's easier to do that with hip hop to say this song was better than this song by this artist. But when you get two artists the caliber of a Stephanie Mills and a Chaka Khan, I'm just here for the joints. I'm just here for the classics. I'm just here for the hits. And like I said, both of them got timeless songs that's just songs that will last forever. You just don't pick a winner in this. So I'm not gonna pick a winner. I'm just gonna leave it up to y'all to tell me who y'all gonna think. Feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know who y'all picking. Are y'all going with Stephanie Mills or y'all going with Chaka Khan? Now I can just full disclosure, be honest and say growing up, when I was young in my household and just driving in the car when I was a little kid, a little shorty, when my mom's in the car, or I clearly heard way more Stephanie Mills than Chaka Khan. But my aunt, who was a little bit older than my mother, she was always in her Chaka Khan and Aretha Franklin bag and would go towards them. So it's just I grew up on both of them. It's just that I heard Stephanie Mills more, and Stephanie Mills' Home album had so much replay value in my household growing up. I literally heard the Stephanie Mills' Home album at least 1,000 times, which is a good thing because that's a classic album. And it has Something in the Way You Make Me Feel on there, which is my favorite Stephanie Mills song. Full disclosure, I'm gonna go crazy when Stephanie Mills performs Something in the Way You Make Me Feel because that song, it just hits. That's hit the soul right there. It hits the soul. It hits something in the way you make me feel. So I'm not picking a winner. I'm just gonna thoroughly enjoy this. But I wanna know, of course, what y'all think. Who you got winning? And on a side note, I think it's actually ironic that Chaka Khan is doing the verses because I clearly remember when Chaka Khan was being interviewed on Vlad TV about roughly a year ago where they clearly asked her, Chaka Khan, would you ever consider doing a versus? And Chaka Khan clearly said, what? I'm not doing no verses. Don't waste my time with nothing like that. So Chaka Khan actually turned down a verses a year ago when she was asked, by the interviewer, would she be doing a verses? She pretty much, snapped and was like, verses. That's like doing a verses battle was kind of like beneath her. So when they said Chaka Khan is doing a verses, I was clearly shocked when they said it. But hey, listen, I'm definitely here for it. And for whatever the reason is, whatever the bag that Swiss Beats and Timbaland and everybody behind Versus gave Chaka Khan clearly changed her mind. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I can't wait to see it. And shout out, I would be remiss if I didn't shout out Rufus, the group that Chaka Khan started out with before she went solo and started her solo career. Rufus backed her up on some of her most classic songs. Do your homework on Rufus and Chaka Khan. So shout out to Rufus, the band, the group. This is AP. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. Go ahead. Let's get the conversation started in the comment section. I will check y'all later as always. Peace, blessings, and one love.